how did you came to this idea that you should come up with this kind of thing? Because this field is something which has not been very popular. People have not been very open about fashion designing and being here. So what motivated you towards it?
Like any other girl, I was also having a lot of interest in fashion since my childhood. So I was also not very serious about it. So I have done my schooling, I have done my engineering from the best college and best university, Ismania, and I've graduated as a topper. So after that, like any other person, I was also into IT sector. And then after doing well, so very well in my job, I was still feeling that there was something missing because I was too much into the creative mind. I have a lot of interest for painting and designing as well. So that is when I thought, now that I have done well with my academics and then in my job and all, I think I should start pursuing my interest as well. So not just like hobby, I wanted to do it as a proper business. So that is when I've done my fashion designing, I've done my fashion styling course from London, and then we have set up this studio a couple of years back. So when I started this, I never wanted to have this as just a boutique. Boutique is very common these days.
Yeah.
I wanted to have it as a proper designer studio, and I was having a proper plan that I would be, in the coming few months or few years, this is what I'll have to do. And designing for celebrities was also part of my plan.
You talked about gowns and all of these things. So overall things.
Okay. So my personal interest is the Western gowns with little Indian touch, and I also have a lot of interest in embroidery, especially the figurative.
Yeah.
So like if it is festival season, for example, it is Diwali, or it was Diwali. So we have done figurative things like, so for that you need a lot of support from your family, and I'm lucky to have that support. So that is one more strength, I should say, which made my success today actually very quick. There is a lot of options these days for fashion designers. It is like any other good profession. Now there is a lot of visibility. When I have started, this is like not like a job. There was time when there were no fashion designers. It was only tailors and masters. So when you go and say that I want to become a fashion designer, people used to say, you want to be a tailor?
Yeah.
You have studied so well and this is what you want to do. But now, people's mindset is also changing. Now, and believe me, this is one profession where, you can have a lot of your mental satisfaction, and at the same time, you can make good money. It is like any other profession. But you need to have a proper plan. Do not just start it because you have little interest in it. After you see the hurdles, the financial burdens, you will lose that interest if you don't have a proper plan. So if you want to start it, have your plan and see like 5 years down the line where you want to be yourself. What is that you want to do?